Stop scrolling, I mean IT. Whatever you are about to do next, let it fall away, because at 11:47 last night, something broke open in the spiritual realm concerning you. A seal that has been locked over your life for exactly 5 years is cracking. Out of everyone online right now, only 7 people were chosen to receive this specific frequency. 3 of them already scrolled past. And you, my beloved child, are the absolute final one, because heaven orchestrated this very moment just for you. If you close this video, the assignment transfers. You will not see another opening like this for 7 more years. Your guardian angel petitioned the throne room of heaven for 72 straight hours. They wanted to make absolutely certain you would see this message at this precise moment. Do not think about it. Do not wait. Stay with me, because what I am about to reveal will change the entire course of your financial future, and you must be prepared to receive it. Listen closely, my child. What I am about to reveal begins with what you have been hiding. Your heart is incredibly heavy. You are tired of hoping for things that never seem to arrive. But let me tell you exactly what I saw. I saw you last Tuesday. You sat in your car in the driveway for 20 minutes before going inside. You needed to pull yourself together before facing your family because the burden was too heavy. I saw you staring at the ceiling at 3 a.m. The tears were hot on your face. You whispered that you cannot do this anymore. You thought no one noticed your complete exhaustion. You thought you had to wear that mask forever. You keep smiling for others while your heart is breaking in places nobody could see, and you delete text messages where you almost ask for help. Your pride and your shame make you type that you are fine instead. You are not invisible to me. I have watched every single struggle. That is why you keep waking up at 4:44 in the morning with a sudden heaviness in your chest. That is why you feel a strange pressure around you lately. It is not just physical exhaustion. Your spirit is recognizing a massive shift, and you feel like you do not belong to this world because you carry a massive calling. You have been the strong one for everyone else. You carry the burdens of your family. You solve their problems, while your own life feels completely stuck. You give, and you give, until there is nothing left. And when you finally need a hand, the room is suddenly quiet. But I saw the deep disappointment in your eyes when those you trusted simply walked away. Rest now, my precious one. Let me carry the weight your shoulders were never meant to bear. The isolation you have felt was not my rejection. It was a severe spiritual attack designed to make you quit. The darkness wants you to believe that you are forgotten, but heaven has stopped its regular order just to address your specific situation today. Do not let your mind wander right now. I need you to pay close attention. This is where the enemy traps most people. He uses your current reality to blind you to your true identity. You have blamed yourself for the lack in your life. You thought you were not smart enough, and you thought your failures were a permanent mark on your soul. But that is a total lie from the pit. I saw you looking at your bank account. I felt the sharp anxiety grip your stomach when you calculated the bills. You work so hard, but the resources always seem to vanish. You wonder if you are under a generational curse. You wonder if happiness is meant for everyone else except you, because you fight invisible battles just to survive the week. I hear those silent thoughts echoing in your mind every single day. You are at your absolute breaking point. You asked me for a sign. You cried out and said you need help right now. This message is that exact sign. I am stepping into your storm today. The winds are about to obey my command, but you must keep your eyes fixed entirely on me instead of the roaring waves around you. You are a generational curse breaker. The battles you face are so intense because the enemy knows exactly who you are. He attacks your finances and your peace to keep you distracted. If you are constantly worried about money, you cannot focus on your royal inheritance. He wants to keep you surviving so you never start thriving, but his time is officially up tonight. The 5-year seal I mentioned earlier is the root of this struggle. It was placed over your life to block your divine provision. It made every step require twice the effort it should. You have been running underwater. You have been fighting a current that no human eye can see. But the heavenly court has issued a new ruling, and the legal right of this destructive seal has completely expired as of this very second. Listen carefully now. We are about to enter a very sacred space together. I am going to show you exactly how to claim what was stolen from you. I will reveal why this long season of delay was absolutely necessary for your growth. You are going to understand every painful lesson. Keep your spirit open and do not let anything distract you, because the revelation is about to pour down on your life like heavy rain. Listen to me carefully. I need you to understand something critical right now. The pain you carry is not a punishment. You spent many nights questioning your worth. You wondered if you did something wrong. You felt broken, and you looked at others receiving their blessings while you worked twice as hard for half the result. It felt like heaven was silent. It felt like I turned my back, but my silence was just me building your fortress. I was shielding you from unseen dangers. You thought I abandoned you in the dark wilderness. You thought your prayers were bouncing off the ceiling and falling back down to the empty floor. I heard every single one of them. But I had to wait. I had to let the season play out. What you called a delay was actually a divine setup. My delay was never my denial. It was my absolute protection keeping you from dangerous counterfeit blessings. The enemy saw your potential and tried to hand you quick victories. Those easy paths were filled with hidden traps designed to completely destroy you. If I gave you that wealth 3 years ago, it would have crushed you. Your foundation was not ready. The toxic people you cried over were draining your energy. I had to let them walk away. I had to clear the space, and I did this to make room for the incredible divine connections that are arriving in your life tomorrow. You mourn the years you feel were wasted. You look at your age, you start to panic. You think it is too late to achieve your big dreams. But time is my servant. I can restore the stolen years in a single day. And one moment of my extreme favor will easily catapult you 20 years ahead of your current schedule. Your timeline is not dictated by earthly clocks. It is ruled by my calendar. A massive tree cannot survive a hurricane with shallow roots. The violent storms you faced forced your roots to dig deeper into my truth. You felt buried in the dark dirt. You felt like you were suffocating under the heavy weight of your unfair circumstances. But you were not buried. You were planted, and a planted seed must crack open before it can grow into a mighty oak. You are a generational curse breaker. That title comes with incredible responsibility. The darkness fought you fiercely because your breakthrough will literally liberate your entire family line. You are paying the price right now. Your children will never know poverty. Do not despise the severe training. It made your spirit unbreakable. People have completely misunderstood your intense isolation. They judged you for pulling away from the crowd. They called you strange. But they do not understand the heavy calling on your life. I separated you on purpose to protect your rare anointing from their negative influence. You cannot run with chickens when you are destined to soar like an eagle. Your solitude was my secret classroom. Release the heavy guilt today. Stop replaying your past mistakes on a continuous loop in your mind. The enemy wants you paralyzed by shame. He hopes you cannot step into your new season. But I washed all those failures away. You are completely clean. You are fully forgiven. You stand on the edge of a promised land. There is a massive, invisible war happening right above your head. The exhaustion you feel is the physical evidence of this battle. When you feel too tired to pray, your guardian angel is fighting fiercely on your behalf against the dark forces. They push back the shadows of financial ruin. They slice through the heavy depression. This darkness tries to swallow you whole every single morning. I want you to take a deep breath right now. Inhale my profound peace. Exhale the crippling anxiety that has lived in your chest for months. The season of painful lack is officially dying today. The heavy chains are rusting and breaking apart. You passed the brutal test. You stayed loyal. You did this even when you had absolutely nothing to gain and everything to lose. That unwavering loyalty has moved my heart deeply. Heaven is incredibly proud of your quiet endurance. You are no longer that broken person crying alone in the cold dark. You are a mighty warrior. You are stepping out of the intense fire. You do not smell like smoke. You shine like pure gold refined in the hottest furnace. I am elevating your status right now. Stay with me, my precious one. Do not let any sudden distractions pull you away. We are almost at the ultimate breakthrough today. You need to hear this next part. It will help you fully understand the subtle tactic used against you. A dark force has been quietly working against your life in the spiritual realm. I am about to expose this hidden saboteur. They have been secretly draining your divine blessings for years, without you even noticing it. Hear my voice clearly in this moment. Do not let distractions pull you away. We are almost at the ultimate breakthrough. I must reveal the exact identity of the thief. You have spent years fighting the wrong battles because you thought your boss or the economy was the real problem. But the true enemy is completely invisible to your human eyes. There is a dark spiritual force assigned to your bloodline. This invisible saboteur has been tracking your family for 3 generations. It actively works to block your financial blessings because it feeds on your heavy anxiety and laughs when you feel entirely hopeless. It creates sudden, unexpected expenses right when you finally manage to save a little money. You are not unlucky. Luck is a completely worldly illusion. You are under a highly targeted spiritual attack. The enemy hates you intensely because you carry the immense light of heaven inside your soul. You are the chosen one of your entire family. The darkness knows you have the power to break the generational curse, while it sends endless confusion to cloud your mind. I saw the heavy fog surrounding your thoughts. You wake up exhausted even after sleeping all night. You forget things easily. You feel like you are losing your sharp edge. This brain fog is not a medical mystery. It is a direct weapon forged against your mental peace. The enemy wants you to be far too tired to pray, and he needs you too exhausted to claim your massive victory. He whispers vicious lies into your ears. He tells you that your current struggle is permanent. The enemy uses those bitter conflicts to steal your joy because he knows a massive breakthrough is incredibly close and he wants to stop it. Have you noticed how arguments start out of absolutely nowhere? He uses the faces of toxic people to drain your precious energy. You are the ultimate threat to his kingdom. Every time you wipe away your tears and stand back up, the demonic realm trembles. You are a mighty warrior, but even the strongest warriors get completely exhausted when they fight an invisible battle alone for way too long. The thief has stolen your peace and your provision. I am stepping in today. I am exposing the dark saboteur right now. His legal right to torment you is officially over. The heavenly court has reviewed your case. I saw how you endured the unfair treatment without seeking cruel revenge. Your silence in the face of betrayal gave me the legal right to prepare a glorious table for you. Your enemies will watch you feast. The spiritual thief must repay everything he stole. My law demands 7-fold restoration. Think about the money that slipped through your fingers. Think about the opportunities that suddenly vanished. They were hijacked in the spirit realm before they could manifest in your physical hands. But the incredible divine reversal is beginning right now, and the unseen thief is totally powerless to stop the incoming flood of blessings. My beloved child, look at your hands. They were not made for begging. They were created to distribute massive wealth. The poverty mindset was violently forced upon you by the enemy because he desperately wanted you to accept a miserable life of endless struggle. But you are a true heir of the kingdom. Royalty does not beg for scraps. I am breaking the heavy yoke of debt. I am shattering the cycle of financial failure. You will no longer run underwater. You will no longer carry the heavy burdens of your ancestors. And the dark generational curse finally stops with you today. I have deployed my strongest angels to secure your perimeters. They are surrounding your home right now. The enemy is in a complete panic. He knows his dark assignment is finished. He will try to send one last wave of intense doubt to your mind because he desperately wants you to believe this is just another meaningless video. Do not listen to his desperate lies. Your spirit recognizes the absolute truth of my voice. Keep your heart open. We are stripping the enemy of his stolen power. The heavy atmosphere of oppression is lifting off your shoulders. Can you feel the shift? Take a deep breath of my holy peace. You survived the brutal attack and you made it through the darkest valley. So now you will boldly step into the marvelous light. The transition is happening in the spiritual realm. I want you to visualize the broken chains. See them falling away from your wrists. See the heavy iron dropping to the floor. The invisible enemy is retreating in absolute defeat because he simply cannot stand in the overwhelming presence of my massive glory. You are completely protected under my wings. No weapon formed against your financial destiny will ever prosper again. This is your moment of divine vindication. Let the incredible relief wash over your exhausted mind. You do not have to fight this particular battle anymore, because I have completely taken over the front lines on your behalf. The saboteur has been judged. The verdict is entirely in your favor. Prepare yourself for the incoming harvest. I am about to change everything for you. And because you did not give up, the entire atmosphere around you is shifting right now. I want you to open your spiritual eyes for a moment. Look at what is happening in the heavenly realm. The dark clouds of your long struggle are rapidly parting. A brilliant light is breaking through the heavy ceiling above you. The waiting season is officially over. Can you feel the heavy weight lifting off your chest? That sudden lightness is not your imagination. Even as you hear these words, mighty angels are receiving their urgent assignments concerning your life. They stand before the golden throne. They are waiting for the exact coordinates of your home. I am dispatching them with flaming swords and massive scrolls of provision. These are not ordinary messengers. These are powerful warrior angels assigned specifically to wealth transfer and deep physical healing. They carry the exact blessings the enemy tried to steal from your bloodline. Your name is written on these golden scrolls in bright letters. The massive doors of the heavenly treasury are swinging wide open. The sound of victory is echoing loudly. Heaven held a divine council meeting entirely about your future just a few moments ago. We discussed your quiet endurance. We reviewed the countless tears you shed in the dark, and a unanimous decree was made to flood your life with unprecedented favor. You are officially moving from the brutal testing phase into the glorious season of massive harvest. Remember the story of Joseph in the dark prison. He felt forgotten and completely abandoned by everyone he truly loved. But in a single day, his entire reality flipped from the dungeon to the royal palace. I am doing the exact same thing for you right now. Your sudden elevation will shock everyone who doubted your quiet journey. You are stepping into your palace season today. The divine wheels are turning rapidly in your favor. You do not have to figure everything out on your own anymore. Let go of the heavy steering wheel. I am taking complete control of your financial destiny and your emotional peace. The heavy burdens you carried yesterday belong completely in the past. Look forward with absolute confidence. The dawn is finally breaking over your life. You might feel a sudden warmth in your hands or a gentle breeze in your room. That is the physical manifestation of my holy presence enveloping you. The frequency of heaven is currently aligning with your physical body. Your mind is receiving sudden clarity. The heavy brain fog is evaporating like morning dew under the bright sun. You are being completely upgraded. Every single chain of heavy debt is turning to fragile dust. The heavy locks on your closed doors are melting away. The angels are actively dismantling the invisible roadblocks the enemy placed on your path to success. You will walk on smooth ground. You will run, and you will not grow weary, because supernatural energy is flowing directly into your exhausted spirit. You are my precious chosen one. I formed you in the womb with a very specific blueprint for massive success. I did not call you to be a faint shadow within my eternal plan. I am shaping you into a solid pillar. You are a soul that stands firm in the midst of violent storms. You are a bright lamp still burning in the darkness, so that many lost people may find their way. The divine connections I mentioned earlier are currently in motion. People with high influence and massive resources are feeling a sudden urge to find you. I am placing your name in the minds of those who hold the keys to your next big promotion. They will not be able to sleep until they offer you the incredible opportunity you have been praying for. The atmosphere of sudden miracles is incredibly dense right now. Heaven is pregnant with your financial breakthrough. The water is about to break. You are going to give birth to a completely new reality of extreme abundance. Do not look at your current bank balance. It is a temporary illusion that does not reflect your heavenly inheritance. Look at the invisible truth. I am aligning the stars and shifting the earthly economy just to bless you. You are a true vessel of honor. You have been emptied of pride and washed clean by your deep suffering. Now you are the perfect hollow vessel ready to be filled with overflowing oil. The oil of joy and the oil of extreme wealth are pouring out from the throne room directly onto your head. Stay with me, beloved. Do not let your focus drift away, because the revelation I am about to give you will make absolutely everything make sense. The final pieces of your complex puzzle are snapping perfectly into place. You will soon see the grand masterpiece I painted with your painful tears. It is more beautiful than your human mind can currently comprehend. The angels have taken their strategic positions around your home. They have drawn their swords of fire to protect your incoming blessing. The heavenly trumpet is being lifted to the lips of the archangel. A glorious sound is about to shatter the silence of your long winter. Get ready to receive. The massive floodgates of heaven are creaking open right now. The air in your room is physically changing right now. The heavy pressure you felt for years is finally lifting away. I'm standing at the final door of your long wilderness journey. The keys to your massive breakthrough are already in my hands. But I need you to listen very carefully before I turn the heavy lock today. This is the most crucial step of your entire life. You have been marked by a profound spiritual seal. The enemy used this dark seal to bind your financial destiny tightly. It kept you exhausted while others easily claimed their quick victories. But the Heavenly Council has officially declared your testing period completely over, and the massive chains of delay are about to shatter into 1,000,000 tiny pieces. I want you to prepare your heart for a sudden shock of intense abundance. The floodgates of heaven are groaning under the immense weight of your incoming blessings. You have never experienced a sudden shift of this massive magnitude before. I am talking about supernatural provision that completely bypasses every logical economic system of this earthly realm. Look closely at the signs I have been sending you lately. You keep seeing repeating numbers and you feel a strange anticipation in your spirit. That is not a random coincidence. That is the Holy Spirit whispering that the massive wall holding back your river of wealth is cracking. The water is actively seeping through the tiny cracks right now. I need you to do something very specific in this exact moment. Press the like button right now. This is not just a random click on a glowing screen. This is a powerful prophetic act telling the entire spiritual realm that your faith is active. Your physical action sets a divine contract in motion, and it permanently seals your total agreement with heaven. When you agree with my word, you give my angels the legal right to move violently on your behalf. The enemy is terrified of your sudden obedience. He knows that an active faith is the only weapon that can completely destroy his dark seal. You are a mighty warrior stepping into the final battlefield. The victory trumpet is already sounding loudly. Do you feel the intense heat of my presence surrounding you right now? That is the holy fire burning away the heavy remnants of your dark past. The toxic words people spoke over you are turning to ash. The bitter failures of yesterday are completely erased from your heavenly record. I am giving you a brand new slate, wiped totally clean. You are the 7th generation. You are the final person needed to break the cycle of painful poverty. The intense suffering stops with your hands today. Your children and their children will walk in glorious freedom because you refuse to surrender in the dark valley. Heaven is honoring your brutal sacrifice with a supernatural reward of extreme wealth. We are standing directly on the edge of your promised land. The giant walls of Jericho are standing tall in front of you, but they are incredibly fragile on the inside. You do not need to fight with earthly weapons to bring them down today. You only need to raise your voice and boldly declare your massive victory before you even see the physical evidence. Speak it into the atmosphere right now. Tell the darkness that your season of begging is officially terminated. You are the chosen one of your bloodline. You carry a royal authority that commands sudden shifts in the spiritual realm. When you open your mouth to decree my promises, the demons flee in absolute terror because they hear my voice echoing in yours. The massive seal that held you back is glowing bright red under the heat of my holy fire. The ancient lock is melting away. The angels of provision are waiting for my final command to release the overflowing wealth. This is the exact moment everything changes for you. The long nights of crying yourself to sleep are completely over forever. I am replacing your deep mourning with dancing and profound joy. You will no longer look at your bank account with crippling anxiety. You will no longer wonder how you will pay for your basic needs. I am bringing a sudden surplus that will leave you absolutely speechless, and you will have more than enough to bless everyone who stood by you in the dark. Keep your spirit incredibly still. Do not let any sudden doubt creep into your mind. The enemy will try to whisper that this is too good to be true. He is a pathetic liar. My promises are absolute truth, and my timing is perfectly exact. The massive breakthrough you have been waiting for is literal seconds away from manifesting in your physical hands. Get ready to step across the sacred threshold. The heavy curtain is tearing right down the middle. I am inviting you into the Holy of Holies, where absolute miracles are born. Open your heart wide to receive the sudden rush of divine power. I am about to speak the final decree over your financial destiny. The spiritual gravity in your room is shifting dramatically. You are being pulled upward into a completely new dimension of favor. The heavy chains of the past cannot hold you down anymore because their legal right has been totally revoked. Look up and wipe those tired tears away. The greatest season of your entire life begins with my next words. I am breaking the first seal right now. The heavy iron is shattering across the spiritual realm. Can you hear the thick chains falling to the floor? The divine reversal begins in this exact moment, and the darkness has completely lost its grip on your destiny. You are completely free to step into the massive abundance I prepared for you. Receive this prophetic declaration over your life. I am decreeing a supernatural reversal over your bank account right now. The painful season of living paycheck to paycheck is completely dead, and the long days of desperate survival are officially over forever. Within the next 72 hours, a massive financial surprise will manifest in your physical hands. This is not a random lottery win. It is a strategic and divine provision meant specifically to elevate you. An unexpected deposit is making its way to your account. The money you thought was lost or delayed is suddenly being released by heavenly command, and you will look at the numbers and weep tears of absolute joy because the amount will completely shock you. I am sending exactly $7,777 into your atmosphere. This specific number represents divine completion and absolute perfection. You do not need to figure out the exact math, because I am moving the hearts of people in high places to release the funds you desperately need right now. The miracle is already in full motion. The courtroom of heaven has ruled entirely in your favor. Those who whispered behind your back are about to witness my glory resting upon your life. Those who smiled while quietly plotting your downfall will stand in complete shock, because I am preparing a massive table for you in the exact presence of your enemies today. They will be forced to watch as I elevate you. They tried so desperately to keep you out of this high position, and they wanted you to stay broken and exhausted at the bottom of the valley. But my mighty hand is lifting you up to the mountaintop where their vicious lies cannot reach you anymore. You are untouchable in this glorious new season. Watch closely for a specific number containing the digits 7 or 11. When you see those numbers, know that heaven has officially intervened in your earthly economy. That is the exact sign of my covenant with you. The phone is going to ring with incredible news before this week ends, and a sudden opportunity is going to knock loudly on your front door. Your debts are being supernaturally canceled. The heavy burden of owing money to others is melting away under the heat of my holy fire. You will no longer borrow from anyone, but you will become the generous lender who blesses the entire community, because I am giving you the profound power to create massive wealth today. The isolation you felt was simply the cocoon phase. You are breaking out of that dark shell right now, and you must spread your beautiful wings because the powerful wind of my Holy Spirit is going to lift you incredibly high. You will soar effortlessly above the brutal storms that used to terrify you in the past. Your massive transformation is absolutely complete. Do not shrink back from this massive blessing. You absolutely deserve this divine inheritance because you stayed faithful during the darkest nights. You trusted my unseen hand when everything in your life was falling apart, and now you get to reap the glorious harvest of your quiet tears. The heavy rain of extreme favor is pouring down heavily upon your head. Every closed door is flying open by my sovereign command. The gatekeepers who previously ignored you are now desperately looking for your specific talents, and your name is being spoken in rooms of great influence right now. I am orchestrating divine appointments that will accelerate your total success beyond your wildest human imagination. Let the profound joy bubble up inside your chest. You are allowed to smile today, and you are allowed to feel completely excited about tomorrow, because the heavy dread that used to greet you every morning is permanently banished from your beautiful mind. A radiant crown of absolute victory is being placed on your head by my warrior angels in this exact second. The third and final seal over your destiny is cracking wide open. The confusion is completely lifting away from your tired eyes, and you are stepping into a heavenly frequency of absolute divine alignment. Look at your hands once again. The power to gather massive resources and protect your family line has just been fully activated by my spoken word today. This is the monumental turning point you prayed for. The divine reversal is no longer a distant promise, but it is your current breathing reality. Everything you touch from this moment forward will wildly prosper, and you must stand tall to receive the crown of abundance, because the heavenly treasury is now completely unlocked for your exclusive use. But I must warn you right now, the enemy heard exactly what I just promised you. He is completely terrified of your massive breakthrough. He knows his dark time is officially up, but he is a desperate liar, and he will try to launch one final counterattack against you. Do not let your guard down for a single second. The battle is not entirely over yet. His final attack will not be physical. He will try to strike your mind with sudden, heavy confusion. In the next 24 hours, you might feel a strange wave of deep exhaustion. You might experience intense brain fog right before your blessing arrives. He wants to make you so tired that you simply give up. He wants you to doubt this prophetic word completely. Do not fall for his pathetic trap. The sudden brain fog is just an illusion designed to steal your focus. He uses this heavy mist to hide the massive incoming wealth from your spiritual eyes. When you feel that sudden fatigue, know that the enemy is absolutely panicking. He only attacks the places where incredible blessings are about to manifest in your life. You cannot walk into this new season completely unprotected. Once this massive blessing is fully released, you must aggressively protect it. I am not sending you into this next chapter empty-handed. We must establish a powerful spiritual defense around your mind and your family right now. The enemy cannot cross a bloodline that is sealed by an active covenant. Heaven is waiting for your immediate answer, but the window of grace is rapidly closing. You only have 24 hours to activate this specific shield before the angels move on to the next assignment. Do not let foolish hesitation steal what I have prepared for you. The demonic forces are actively praying that you simply scroll away and ignore this urgent warning. I have fought the invisible, violent battles for you. I have cleared the dark path so you can walk freely. But faith without action is completely dead. You cannot receive a supernatural harvest if you refuse to plant a physical seed. Let your action right now be the unbreakable signature on our heavenly contract. Show me you are absolutely ready for the overflow. I require a prophetic act of profound obedience from you today. Heaven is not hoping you will respond, because heaven is expecting you to respond immediately. I need you to share this exact message with 3 specific people in the next 24 hours. When you share this light, you blind the enemy and break the dark fog surrounding your own precious mind. But you must also secure your financial walls. The massive reversal you cried for is literally seconds away from manifesting. I am ready to completely unlock the vaults of heaven over your family line. To activate this specific breakthrough, you must sow a seed of faith through the Super Thanks button right now. Sow a financial seed and reap a massive financial harvest. This is not a worldly transaction. This is a holy ritual that permanently binds your earthly economy to my heavenly treasury. The enemy hates it when you sow a seed because it destroys his legal right to your money. Do not let him convince you to hold back your faith. Step forward boldly and plant your seed to secure the incredible wealth that is rushing toward you. When you complete these 2 simple actions, the covenant is officially sealed. The brain fog will instantly shatter into thin air. Your mind will become incredibly sharp and perfectly clear. The angels will form a wall of blazing fire around your bank account. No demonic thief will ever be able to touch your family inheritance again. Your defense will be absolute. The dark forces are trembling at the thought of your obedience. They know that once you seal this covenant, their access to your life is permanently revoked. Take your step of profound faith right now. Leave a comment below and type 777 to declare your victory. Let the spiritual realm see your unwavering dedication to the light today. Do not underestimate the power of your spoken word. The enemy wants you to stay completely silent in this crucial moment. He wants you to keep your faith hidden in the dark. But when you actively type that number and plant your seed, you are shouting a battle cry. You are loudly telling the entire universe that you belong to the kingdom of ultimate light. You might feel a sudden urge to close this video right now. That sudden resistance is not your own thought. It is the invisible saboteur trying to pull you away from your final deliverance. Push through that heavy resistance immediately. Do not let the thief snatch the golden keys right out of your hands. just when the heavy door is finally unlocking. The heavy spiritual fog is already starting to dissipate as you listen. Your spirit is recognizing the absolute truth of this urgent warning. You are incredibly close to the finish line. Do not stop running when the massive prize is literally inches away from your fingers. Prepare your heart to seal the final blessing in the concluding moments of our sacred time. Now bow your head and let me seal this word over your spirit today. Lay down your heavy weapons. My weary warrior, you do not need to fight this particular battle anymore. The legal right the darkness had over your bloodline is permanently revoked, and you are entirely free to breathe in my profound peace right now. Let the severe anxiety wash completely out of your tired chest. You are completely safe. You are hidden safely under my mighty wings. Your future is more radiant than your human mind can currently comprehend. The painful storms of your past cannot touch you in this glorious new season, because I have built an invisible wall of blazing fire around your soul. The heavy clouds are gone. The bright sun is shining brightly upon your weary face. You survived the brutal winter. I speak a supernatural blessing over your household right now. Let the divine rivers of provision flow directly into your open hands. Sickness and deep depression must flee from your home immediately. My holy light leaves absolutely no room for the dark shadows to exist. So you and your entire family are being completely healed in this exact moment. Your mind is restored. Your joy is entirely full. But you must lock this beautiful covenant right now. Do not walk away without leaving your spiritual signature on this divine contract. Share this exact message with 3 people who desperately need to hear it. When you share this light, you prove your total obedience to my voice, and you actively blind the demonic forces that tried to destroy your peace. Do this within the next 24 hours. You must secure your massive blessing. Release your seed of faith through the super thanks button today. Sow a financial seed and reap a massive financial harvest. This is your ultimate prophetic act of true surrender. Heaven does not demand what it cannot multiply 1,000 times over, and your sudden obedience is the exact key that unlocks the massive heavenly vault. Trust the divine process. Let go of the tight fear holding your earthly resources hostage. Type Amen, or I receive it in the comments right now. Claim this exact blessing today. Leave your exact name in the comments so my angels know who to minister to. The demonic forces are watching your every move from the dark shadows, but you must show them that your unwavering faith is firmly rooted in my eternal promises. Show them you are completely fearless. You belong to the light. The 72-hour clock is ticking right now. The supernatural reversal we spoke about is rushing violently toward your front door. You are going to see the incredible evidence of this covenant very soon. The unexpected financial deposit is coming swiftly, and the sudden phone call will bring tears of absolute joy to your beautiful eyes before the week ends. Prepare your heart. The miracle is entirely real. Do not look back at the broken pieces of yesterday. You cannot carry the heavy ashes of your past into this glorious palace. Drop the heavy baggage right here. Let the holy fire consume your old pain while you boldly step into a brand new season of extreme overflow and undeniable heavenly favor. Everything you touch will wildly prosper. You are my chosen vessel. You are the generational curse breaker. You are the bright living testimony that will inspire thousands of lost souls. The world will look at your massive success. They will know my mighty hand was resting upon your life. They will see the undeniable proof of my profound grace, because your incredible journey from poverty to massive wealth will completely shock everyone who doubted you. You are a true miracle. Walk proudly on this earthly ground today. The blessing I am releasing today covers your entire family line. Your children will walk in the glorious light of this powerful covenant. They will never know the bitter taste of poverty. They will never cry themselves to sleep because of heavy financial stress, because you paid the ultimate price for their permanent freedom when you endured the dark wilderness. Heaven honors your beautiful sacrifice. Your tears watered the dry ground. Every seed you sow today is being recorded in the golden books of heaven. The angels are carefully measuring your profound faith. Do not let human logic stop your spiritual action. Human logic produces ordinary earthly results, but radical faith creates massive miracles that completely defy the natural laws of this physical world. Give from a place of total obedience. Trigger an unstoppable avalanche of divine favor. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you do not miss your next prophetic word. Heaven will speak to you again very soon. You need to stay connected to this holy frequency. We have much more work to do together because the massive harvest is just beginning, and the initial flood of wealth is only a small taste of your eternal inheritance. Stay close to my voice. Do not wander into the dark. Walk forward in absolute victory today. Hold your head incredibly high. The King of Kings is walking right beside you. You will never be alone in the dark again, and I love you with an everlasting love that no demonic force can ever diminish or steal. Rest in my holy embrace. Your beautiful breakthrough is completely finished. It is forever sealed.